Oh my goodness. I have a problem. Like, there's way too many clothes. I have way too much. I am purging completely, like totally purging everything. Good morning, everybody. Today we might be getting into part 3 of my Attempting Minimalism series. There's a lot of stuff that I need to get done today, so I don't know if that'll actually happen. And this all hinges on whether or not I finish the laundry, because there's probably like at least 3 more loads that I have to wash and dry and fold before we can purge all the clothes. So if I get that done tonight, later tonight, after I get home from the salon, Hunter and I might be able to go through all of our clothes then. Yeah, that did not happen. It's now the next day, and I hopefully can get some of the stuff done today. This episode of Attempting Minimalism is going to be over the course of a couple days because we're going up to my parents this weekend, so we won't be able to be doing any work at the house. This episode is going to be focused on the bedroom and closet, but mainly clothes. Like going through all of our clothing and completely getting rid of anything that we don't like, don't use, have forgotten about, all that good stuff. We have a giant walk-in closet that we need to do a total rehaul of. I need to go through all of my dresser drawers, and I'm actually thinking about getting rid of my dresser in here and just using a cube unit for the walk-in closet. There already is a 4 cube unit in there that has like a whole bunch of random stuff that shouldn't really be in the closet anyway, so I want to get rid of all that stuff and then somehow organize my clothes that are in my dresser to either be hung up or to go in those cube units instead. Today I want to mainly focus on going through my clothes and getting rid of my clothes. Hunter's at work today, and as soon as he gets home from work, we're leaving for my parents, so he will not be purging his clothes today, but I have the bed cleared off and made so I can put all of the clothes that I own on my bed and then go through them piece by piece to see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. Now, I already worked on getting rid of pieces of clothing over the past couple of months, so I have like 2 trash bags here that are full of clothes that I don't want anyway. And then there's like, okay, first of all, haven't done laundry in a long time. I suck at laundry and I want to get better at it, and hopefully by getting rid of a whole bunch of clothes it'll help me, because there's a whole bunch of clothes in here that I don't think we actually use until we're out of clean clothes, and I feel like if we had less clothes it would be easier for me to do laundry, if that makes sense. So a lot of this stuff needs to be put away, but all of my piles I'm gonna just stick on the bed. But this over here is like a whole bunch of stuff that is gonna go to either Goodwill or the kids' clothes we might save just in case we have another kid, but we don't know that yet, so we'll figure all that out later. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of my clothes out and put them on the bed and then start going through them.
I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me, but now
Oh my goodness. I have a ton of clothes. Now I know why they tell you to do this whenever you're decluttering your clothes, because look at this mess, guys. Just look at the amount of clothes that are on my bed right now. Like, that I can't even. So we have like summer clothes over here, a whole bunch of random stuff that was in the closet that I don't know what it is right there. Most of that is actually maternity clothes. Not sure if we're actually gonna have another kid or not, so I'm gonna keep some of that stuff because maternity clothes are expensive. And then I have like dresses and more maternity stuff back there, a lot more hanging stuff, some things that I had in like clothing quarantine to see if I wanted to keep it, haven't touched it, so probably gonna go. Pants, shirts, everything. It's all here, guys. But I will have a time lapse of me going through all of this stuff and making a pile probably right there of stuff that I'm not going to keep.
This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they say. This is who I am. This is who I am now.
So I am not even halfway through. I'm partway through going through the clothes on the bed. And then I just realized I did not even go through the clothes that are still in my dresser. Like, I didn't even pull them out yet. I have a problem. Like, there's way too many clothes. This is kind of embarrassing. I am purging completely, like totally purging everything. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get those out now too, and then keep going through stuff. But so far over here on the chair is the stuff that I need to hang up in the closet, keeping those things, giving away those things. This is like maternity pile, and that's the pile that I have to think about. Like, I don't think I want them, so they'll probably go away. But that's like the maybe pile, which will probably end up just being like tossed out with everything else. But I have to give myself a peace of mind that it's a maybe pile. I just have to have that in my brain. But now I gotta get the stuff out of the drawers and put it on the bed. And then keep going. Okay, so as I'm going through all of my stuff, I realized that I never showed you a before of my closet. Which would have been the smart thing to do, but you know. But here's my closet right now. It has some random things up on the top, and my wedding dress is back there, and this was like completely filled with the maternity clothes are on the bottom, and then pajamas, and then just like a whole bunch of random like sweaters and stuff. And then that is the cube unit that I have in here that I need to go through and get rid of all of that junk. And then there's some like random hats and gloves and bags and shoes. I'll have to go through all the shoes and everything too. But that is my part of the closet. This is Hunter's side of the closet. So this is a before shot for Hunter's side of the closet whenever he eventually gets to go through all this stuff. And there's the pile of all his stuff that needs ironed. Neither of us like to do that. And then there's like a random pile of clothes. And then that baby halo bassinet thing that we'll probably end up putting in the garage. And then back there are some jackets and winter coats that I'll have to go through too. The top shelf is like storage and Christmas presents and that kind of stuff. The only things I still have to go through is this pile of stuff right here. And then I will start to reorganize everything. But I am going to try to hang up as much as possible in my closet to try to limit the amount of space that we have to have in our bedroom, because I'm thinking that I may want to bring in the computer desk from out there and put it in our room, because that way we can actually shut the door in here. So that way whenever I am editing or whenever Hunter wants to play video games with his friends, we can come into our room and shut the door so that we can't hear all the chaos that's going on around us and downstairs, because the kids are really loud and I get very distracted when I'm editing, and the headphones don't really work with the computer program. We're not sure what's up with the computer and why the headphones won't work, blah, blah, blah. That means we have to try to figure out what to do and how to fit the computer desk in here. And I want to get rid of that chair over there. You know why? Because all it does is collect clothes. that's it. That's all it does. Also, if the computer desk is in here, I'm gonna wanna keep this space more clean because I can't sit down and focus on my editing work whenever I'm surrounded by clutter. But I only have a few more things to clean up on the bed, and then I'm going to try to figure out where to put things. And I actually got new hangers from Aldi that are the velvet hangers that won't mess up my clothes when I hang them up. So I'm really excited about that. And I purposefully only got 60 hangers. And if I run out of hangers, I need to get rid of some clothes because I should not have more than 60 items of clothing that need to be hung up because that's just a lot of clothes. But yeah, let's just pick up where I left off and finish going through all these clothes. Okay, so I think I have it narrowed down pretty well. I've been going through this and trying to be really hard on myself and like, do I love this? Yes, I love this. Do I love this? Yes, I love this. Do I love this? Okay, it goes in the maybe pile. I don't even think about keeping it. I throw it in the maybe pile. But I'm gonna go ahead and all the piles on the bed are what I'm going to keep. And then I'm gonna go through a second time to see if there's anything like, oh, I really love this. I'm keeping that. Oh, I don't love this as much as that. Then I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile as well. See what I'm doing here? I'm being even harder on myself. I'm actually really proud of myself that I'm doing this because that pile right there, that is all going to Goodwill or yard sale, and that's a giant pile, my friends. That's a giant pile. Okay, so here is my problem. I was gonna say dilemma, but it's not really a dilemma. This big giant pile right here, that is all maternity things. I cannot go through that as much as I would want to because I'm not pregnant and I don't know what's comfortable and what's not because I don't remember. And there's 2 different seasons of pregnancy clothes in there because Aria's pregnancy and Malachi's pregnancy were different times of year. So I definitely don't want to get rid of that. But my problem is that's a ton of clothes. I have to try to like fold it and fit it down to put it somewhere where it's not going to be in the way. That's just going to be annoying, but anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and put all of the maybe things into the definitely get rid of things. There's a few things that I might try on because I was like, I don't think this fits, and I threw it in the maybe pile. But there are a couple formal dresses that I do want to try on one last time. I have like a couple bridesmaids dresses that I was keeping just because, you know, they're expensive, but I might as well sell them. Somebody else is going to get more use out of them than me. And I also had my engagement dress in there that I try on sometimes just for nostalgia's sake. And I have my dress that I wore at my rehearsal. I have my wedding dress. I really don't need any other dresses from engagement or wedding. I was just kind of keeping and holding on to them because I could. Somebody else is probably going to find more use in them than just me looking at them and trying them on every once in a while. So I will go ahead and get rid of those too. And I also have to pack for this weekend too. But this is all the clothes that I'm keeping. I don't think it's crazy, right? I mean, it still looks like a lot of clothes, but in reality, there's like a little pile of dresses, a little pile of shirts, a little pile of pants, a little pile of work pants, a little pile of dress shirts, a little pile of tank tops. So there's a lot, but it's definitely not near the amount that it was. Just look at that pile, guys. So now I'm gonna try to hang some of this stuff up and see what it actually looks like when it's all hung up and see if I need to like be even harder on myself and get rid of more things. Okay, yeah, I'm in a different shirt because I was trying on a shirt to see if I wanted to keep it or not, and I want to keep it. Anyway, the closet isn't finished, but I'm done decluttering my clothes, so I want to show you what my clothes look like right now in my closet, but the layout could change in the closet when we do the closet, but you guys get it, you get it. So look, my clothes have room to breathe. I'm gonna go around and show you. So these are like my dressy shirts, and then my more casual shirts, but I can still wear them out for nice occasions. And then it goes into my vests, my jacket, my jean jacket, and cardigans and long cardigans. And then on this side, we have all of my dresses. And I tried to kind of color coordinate them, but I don't have that many colors of dresses, so it doesn't really look color coordinated. I have all of my dresses that are mixed in with my skirts. So the skirt kind of like takes up a lot of room because it's kind of bulky right there, but it's fine. I did get rid of a lot of dresses though. I'm really proud of myself. This was like really full before, like really full. And then over here at the top shelf of this, we have the pile of clothes that I'm not sure if I want to keep or not, but so I'm still thinking about those items. And there's only 4 of them, so I'm really proud of myself that I'm only thinking about 4 things. And then we have my pants that I wear to work, and then we have sweaters, and then sweatpants, other shirts, pants and leggings, and then pajamas. That entire pile of maternity clothes fit in that box. And yes, it's like super messy on top of the box where all of the maternity dresses are, but that's because I'm too short and I can't like reach up there, so I tried to toss it up there nicely and it just kind of like fumbled all apart. But it's alright. I completely emptied out my dresser. The only drawers that are in use right now is a drawer that has all of my shorts and tank tops for summer because I don't know where to put them in here yet because we didn't do the closet yet. And I also have a drawer full of socks and underwear, which again, I'm not really sure what to do with that either. But whenever we redo the whole room and the closet, then I'll think about getting rid of those things. I completely forgot to purge my scarves. Because my scarves are back in this corner, I always forget about them. So I'm going to go through those really quickly and decide if I want to keep any of them. I'm very happy with what I got rid of, and I'm very happy with all of the options in my closet. One of the questions I actually asked myself when I was going through my clothes was, would I be sad if this burnt up in a house fire? If the answer was no, I wouldn't be sad, then it kind of went right into the go away pile. But then if I was like, I would be a little bit sad, then it was a maybe, or be like, ah, yes, I really like this. I would not want this to burn in a fire. Then that was yes, I want to definitely keep that piece of clothing. So try asking yourself that question if you don't know how to get rid of your clothes. But yeah, so that ends this portion of the video. I will catch you guys back in a couple days whenever Hunter is ready to go through his clothes. I'm really excited about this one because he has not purged his clothing since we've been married. I generally go through my clothes every couple of months, but I've never done a purge this big before. But he's never really done it since I've known him, so I'm very excited to see how much stuff he's actually going to get rid of. Good luck to him and me. Alright, I'll catch you guys back whenever Hunter's ready to get started. I have to see...
Hey! Hey! Cutie!